What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright guys, real quick, just so you guys are aware, we have some things you need to know about in order to get yourself prepared for what's to come, especially things you need to save for the right time so you don't make mistakes. Now, I'll talk a little bit about the raid with my own guesses, but I'm going to mostly focus on things that we know that are factual currently and things that you definitely need to focus on and things that you should avoid doing right now and wait for the right time. So first off, make sure you go support your boy. Remember, there are codes. I've got 26,000 codes left for both 500 Essence Stones, 50 runes, and 100 runes, and I think it's like 50 blessings of powder, plus 3 more codes to come on the way. You know I'm always on it. You know I'm always providing it. I go on every day now, and I try to give everybody the codes as soon as I possibly get them. We're still second place, guys. So if you want to support your boy, just go into the Content Creator Program, find my name. I'm right there. It's always linked to every single video. Click that support button and get yourself in there. Shout out to my top 10 as usual. Painblade's Mom, Slam, ClickX, Forsaken, Step Bear, Irwin, Trickatron, any of these NIDs, plus everyone else who is involved. Thank you again for your support and love, and I appreciate it. Remember, guys, merchandise is also still available. Very, very, very limited quantity left. So if you are interested in a hoodie, a t-shirt, a sweater to represent your boy, signed and delivered to you, I will still have those available, and it's only a one-time thing. And the last thing I want to promote real quick is if you are a member for 3+ months and you are a Painblade paying YouTube subscriber for $1.99 a month for the last 3 months, if you've been a member, you have a chance to win yourself a Kishu USB-C on my Discord. So make sure you go join, link your Discord to the YouTube, and get yourself a chance to win that $150 prize for free. One lucky winner will get it, and I'll be delivering it to you when that is over. I believe that it's ending on October the 15th. So if you are a member, please go join. Remember, you got to be a member for at least 3 months. It's only $6 for the full 3 months, and it's easy money in your pocket, and the best, in my opinion, gaming mobile controller on the market. For me personally, hands down. I've tried the Backbone, I've tried this, and I like this one way more. All right, now over to the actual content. Thank you for letting me get that out. Now let's talk about developer notes. There's a couple things you need to note here, and some people have been asking me a lot of questions. So first off, the break gauge is a standard amount. Okay? Standard amount. So, what does that mean? You don't need Harper. You don't need Harper. Harper is a choice that you will make on your own. Harper is not a requirement for this. As much as we thought, because Baron is going to be Darker Wind, it's not a requirement. You can use Wu. You can use any other breaker you have that will do the job. Okay? Now, if Baron is strong against light, Gunhee will obviously have a harder time, but I think Jin Chul, woo, the god, will be more than enough to take care of the break bar. So that is going to be easy enough to take care of. So Harper is not going to be a requirement. Now, with that being said, Harper will make it easier to break and faster, but definitely not a requirement. Now, the other thing to remember, because you have Wind, is Charlotte a requirement? Absolutely not. Neither of these units are a requirement. So big ups to the devs for keeping their word on that. And now you can use a full Wind team. You can use Hansi Mi, Hands in My Pants. You could use Mirei. Excuse me, guys. My voice is still kind of going. And you can use Wu. Or what you can do instead is do a mixed bag. So here's my team. Okay, I'm going to use Mirei. I'm going to use Charlotte. And I'm going to use Wu. Those are going to be my 3 main units, most likely for this fight. Especially because chances are we're going to have a regular Sun Jin Wu fight, and then we're probably going to have a similar, as we did to Vulcan, a fight with Hunters only, right? And I'm probably going to guess there's going to be a floor 75 in between the floor 100, so we're probably going to have Hunters only in that section. So at the moment, if you are building any units, I would recommend at the very least work on Wu, work on Charlotte if you have her, work on Mirei. If you don't have Charlotte, you decided to skip completely, Hansi Mi is a great option, and of course Lee Bora is another amazing option as well too. But of course, if you plan to use a dark team, so Lee Bora might be thrown in there once in a while, just depending on the fight. But as a breaker, this is my main breaker. He will also be my main breaker if for some reason Baron is not strong against light. Okay, so that's the main thing I want to get out there. So that's the main team that I'm going to focus on primarily. So next thing, the power cores. All right, now these are going to be attack, defense, and support, remember. So this right here, you're not really going to have to prepare for. Just get ready for the idea of farming something brand new. All right, really nothing to talk about here until they come out. So that's something we'll definitely have to look at. Choi, still not enough. Still not enough. We talked about this already. Yuseyun looks much better now than she did before, so I'm going to have to test her out. This is what I'm mostly worried about, or want to test most, is because this sword, I feel like, is going to be a massive power boost to everybody. So mine currently sits at, let's take a look real quick. I think it's A1. Yeah, A1. There it is. A3 is the sweet spot for this, okay? If you get A3, you are cooking with this sword. Now, with that being said, though, I have to do testing. Is it better than Westwind? Is it worth putting on your draw tickets? I'm going to have to let you guys know once I test. So when this update is out, I will do my darnest to test this ASAP Rocky and get it out to you guys as soon as possible. So do not start summoning for it yet unless you really look at the text and you're really into it. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, the text always look good on this, right? But to get it to A5 is a lot. So they've always done upgrades on this sword, and every single time it looks really, really good. And every time I tested it, it's still lackluster. So it still requires some work, but I do feel like this iteration here is going to be the best iteration out there, period. Obviously, right? And I don't think they're going to buff it after this anymore. So this might actually be worthwhile going for. But again, if you want to wait and let me take care of this for you, I'll be doing the testing at A10 probably as soon as this drops. So I'll do this will be primarily one of the big ones that we test. Okay, so just hold off, in my opinion, and let me do the testing. We'll get back. Now, a couple more things to remember. This is a very, very important one. Okay, guys, if you are a paying player, do not use your special summons. Do not by any means use your special summons, guys, because come October the 16th, I think they wrote right, October 16th right here, they'll be adding in the Phoenix Soul, Zeke's Fragment into the weapon list. They'll be adding Malin Fisher, Yuseyun, Amire, Hansimi, and Gogunhi as well too. So all of these characters will be added to the special summons on the 16th. So if you use it now, you're going to have to wait a whole month to get it. Do not use your special summons now. Please. You are doing yourself a disservice and you're going to screw yourself over. And not to mention, anyone who summons dupes right now, if you already have everything maxed out, save your tickets because you're going to then get an insane amount of increase in the commemorative coins that they give you. So do not, please do not use that. And not to mention, you're also going to get an SSR weapon design, special players design player ticket, and a mana power extract. So this special player design ticket will be used for crafting Sunja new weapons. So this is going to be very, very interesting. It's a new feature. So make sure, guys, you hold off and you wait till you get that, okay? This is going to be something brand new. We don't know what weapons are going to be designable yet. We don't know what's going to be craftable. This is a wait and see scenario, and I'm sure they'll talk more about it when they come out with everything they need. Now, in regards to everything else that's coming out here, remember the level 73, 78 artifacts will be coming out in instances and dungeons. No longer will you need to do old school Vulcan WOBL. So all of that stuff will be dropped now going forward in the instance dungeons and encore missions. So leveling, getting gear is going to become a lot easier. Okay, so hold off on that. If you are struggling with WOBL, this is a great time to just take your time, chill out, focus on killing the instance and the encore bosses, and then get your gear there instead, okay? And also remember, a new blessing slot will be added on the 31st. So it's a survival slot only, a 5th slot. So if you are lacking the ability to live, this is going to help you out a lot, and I mean a lot. So don't worry about it. You can still use all of your blessing powders and make blessing stones now, but it's one specific slot saved for survival only. All right, guys, those are the real major things. Remember, there is going to be a new festival coming out for Halloween as well. And then make sure you use that code before it expires on the 9th, which is core update. There is a login event going on. There's 2 login events going on. So make sure you're logging in every day and taking advantage of this and get all your events completed. All right, guys, this is Payne. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.